Hi everyone, this is Brad. Today we're taking a look at PowerSchool, more importantly PowerTeacher Pro, and how to enter in information for report cards. This is a third grade example. Thanks Mark Keffer for letting me use your account. So we're going to go ahead into PowerTeacher Pro under ELA. Now I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can enter in the information. It's very similar to what we've done in the past. One thing recommend is going to that email from Jen and printing out the information for the report cards so you can see here if we're working on this third grade report card, these areas are going to be grayed out, and of course you can scroll down and see the other pages as well. So you can see under the speaking and listening, and then of course it goes on to math, so on and so forth. So I just wanted to point that out. So that being said, something that you could possibly do is split your screen. So I'm going to hold down the window key, and then I'm going to select the right arrow key. So I'm going to move that one over here, and then I'm going to have my report card over here. So one way we can do this is go ahead into A+ grading, again just like previous years, and select standards. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bigger just for right now. As you can see, the students are going to be on the left, and then you're going to have your categories here. So if I selected right here, you're not going to see anything over here to fill in. However, if I come over here and I just leave it here, you can see this is the priority standard or the essential standard. If I select in here, this is where you're going to have these categories come up. So what I can do is select, let's just say a P for right now. And then if most of my students I think would have a P in this, what I can do is I can fill this. Now, just a word of precaution is that especially in those areas like we had over here, when you're filling things out, just be careful when you're auto-filling to always go back and check this. In this example, this is just this one standard, so that would be fine. But when you're filling it out the other way, just something to be aware of. Now, of course, then you're going to see over here, here's our next standard, which of course you could fill in as well. Just a reminder, you could fill in horizontally as well, but again, just a caution for these that are left blank. Now, what I also want to show here is you can see there are multiple pages down here. If you'd like more columns to show, you could do that, and you can select, let's just say 20. So if we do that, you can see we only have 2 pages now, and it goes across this way. And of course, you can then go to your second page as well. So again, totally up to you and how you'd like to fill things in. When you're ready, what you could do is you can select save. Whenever you do leave the page, it does prompt you to save, and I'll show you that in a second. I'm not going to save this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back. So in this case, I'm going to discard changes, but you could see you could select save and continue, but I'm going to select discard changes. Okay, the other way that we could do this is by going in to the students right in here. If you wanted to as well, I want to show you this real quickly. If you did go into standards, you could just select the student's name right here, or you could go in and select students, and then you could just select the student right here. Now what this is going to show, it's going to show all the standards. So again, you have your category here, and then your essential or your priority standards here. So if you selected this, you can see you're not going to have anything to type in. But if we select right here, you could go ahead and select. Again, we're going to say the P. Again, just a reminder, especially with this one, this is one I would definitely recommend having this up at the same time. It's just this little reminder. I know they're all right here, but just a reminder for it chooses words and phrases for effect. You wouldn't want that filled in. Again, if you want to, you could fill it in, and then just make sure you go ahead. If I select OK for right now, just a reminder to go ahead in, and with this one, just to make sure you go in and you would remove this right in here by, you can just do that right there. Okay, so just one of those quick little reminders, and rights with appropriate text structure, we will go ahead and remove that. as well. So I just wanted to point that out. Just one of those reminders. Again, you would hit save, and then a nice way of doing it this way by individual student is you could go ahead right up here and just on that left-hand side, go into the next student. I'm going to discard changes for right now. Of course, you would save them and go ahead in and do that standard for that particular student. Now, the other one is dealing with comments. Again, it's the same as previous years. You have to go into A+ grading, and you'll have to go into traditional. And when you go into traditional, you can see the students' names are going to be on the left. You just select right under where it has T1. And then right up here, you can see the comment. You can go ahead and show a comment bank if you'd like. Scroll down a little bit, and you can go ahead and see all of them here. Again, there are multiple pages to go through, so you may want to familiarize yourself with those comments. If there are ones that you particularly use more than others, maybe assumes responsibility, you could always star those as well. In order to add one, you can go ahead and just select the plus, and let's do this one as well. If you'd like, you can always clear the comments. If you want, again, let's put this one in here. You could always say, I'm just putting one in, pleasure to have in class. Okay. When you're ready, again, hit save, and you can see the comments will be right in here. So I am going to save this just for right now. Okay, so you can see if we go to another student, it's there's nothing here, but if we go back and we want to see this, you can see you can go ahead in, and if you'd like, you could clear that comment and select save. So I just wanted to point that out. Just please note, just a reminder of those items for this, just to leave these blank. So there you go. If you do have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.